Hey everyone, it's Queen of Light 1111. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Thursday. I know I'm a little out of whack here with my schedule for readings, but we'll probably get back to Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays next week. We have a good reading here for you guys. There's been a shift in the connection. It's very interesting. I haven't really channeled all the messages yet. It just took me a while to pull out all of these cards. So I'm going to go through them here in a minute. I just want to remind everybody that, again, Laura and I are going to be kicking off our California tour on the 23rd in the San Francisco Bay Area. So if you are in Northern California, come join us. And then we will be in Southern California early and mid-April. So look out for those dates. You can get all of the information and book your tickets on my website, queenoflight1111.com. And if you're interested in your own personal reading, if you feel like we're a vibrational match, then go ahead and book a session with me on queenoflight1111.com. Okay, look forward to working with you guys that need help. Okay, so also, if you're not following me on Instagram, I am on Instagram. Queen of Light 1111 is my username. Okay, so I use 3, 6, 9, 10 decks today. We've got the overall energy for both the masculine and the feminine, head, heart, and 3D space. And we have the after tarot here for what happens in the energies after. We've got the current connective energy, future energies, a message for the masculine, a message for the feminine, a message to the collective couple. So let's go ahead and get started. Bottom of the deck for the overall energy for both of them is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is all about new love, renewed love, okay? So this is definitely what they are looking forward to. They're looking to renew their connection, okay? They are completing cycles. They're going through breakthroughs. They have operated in their own healing and their self-love. And now the cup runneth over. Look at this. There's a dove there. There is a cup. This cup here is running over. And now it is ready to be shared. Okay, this is a gift from the universe, a chance for a new beginning in love. And that is what their overall energy is today. So the masculine in his overall energy, where is he? Well, he is in the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands, typically you'll have like a warrior who's wounded, okay? And I'll show you because the Nine of Wands comes out in her space, in her head space. But it's interesting because he's not really wounded either. In the traditional tarot, okay, in the Rider-Waite, you will see that in the Nine of Wands, we have a guy with like a headdress on. He's maybe bleeding. I'm going to try to see if I can find it quickly just to give you an example. But, you know, he's wounded. He's wounded. He's been through battle, okay? And with the Nine of Wands is like he's not going to give up. He wants to keep moving forward. And so in this energy that we have here for the masculine, here I found it for you guys, the Nine of Wands. If you look, do you see here, he's got like a headdress on. He looks exhausted. You know, he's just like holding on for that last wand in support. Like he's kind of like leaning on it, okay? So this is what the Nine of Wands looks like. Now, in his energy, this Nine of Wands, in this card, he's not wounded. He's determined. He's determined to continue to move forward. So in this energy, in this Nine of Wands energy, this is a card of perseverance. So he's moving forward. And it's interesting because as I just pulled out the feminine's headspace, this guy's not wounded either. So, you know, yes, there were some wounds in this connection, but remember what I just said, their overall energy, they've gone through some healing and operated in self-love so that they can have this full cup in order to share with each other. So in his overall energy, he's ready to move forward. He wants to continue to move forward, to cycle this, you know, the whatever times out to get into a better time. Three of Cups. Three of Cups is about coming together and celebrations, This could be, maybe him wanting to take out his feminine. But there's some, again, this is his overall general energy. So again, he's like moving forward in his life. He's determined to continue to move forward. He wants to celebrate. And he's kind of waiting for his ships to come in. Three of Wands. He's kind of waiting for something. He's put something out there as far as message or an energy, and he's waiting for things to come in to complete the World card. He's looking to complete a cycle, and he's learned his lessons. Three of Pentacles. This is about teamwork. This is about working together. This is about growing and learning. And so he has completed this cycle, all right? He was determined to move forward. He wants to operate in a little bit more of a celebratory manner. He has manifested something. He's waiting for that to come in, complete a cycle, and have this final learning of his lesson, okay? She is in a little bit of a different energy, but still powerful nonetheless. So she's coming in full power, divine feminine. First card out for her, she's the Empress. So she's operating in her power. She's feeling successful. She is feeling strong because she's had a breakthrough. Ace of Swords, she's had a breakthrough. She's learned some sort of truth. There's some wisdom. And what is it about? It's about this cup that is being offered from the universe. Okay, so again, Four of Cups. In some decks, and again, in the traditional Rider-Waite, when you look at what the Four of Cups looks like, the Four of Cups is typically a man that is sitting on the ground with his arms across his chest, not looking at the gift from God, not looking at the opportunities there. He's just looking at the three cups in front of him, that he's just like kind of like a spilled milk type of energy, a little bit of a closed energy. This is what it looks like in the traditional tarot, Four of Cups. Okay, look at him. He's like closed off. He's guarding his heart, just not even looking at the gift. And so now in this card, in this deck, all right, the difference here is she's not looking at this milk and at these cups. In fact, these cups are all full, okay? They haven't spilled over. They're not empty. They're full. And now she's looking at this cup. That's this cup that is coming to her from the universe, okay? Which is, I believe, her masculine. Because again, this is about a renewed love. And so what is she doing? She's looking at the cup, but she's just a little guarded. She's a little guarded. She's taken stand. She's taking her stand. Seven of Wands is about being a little guarded, maybe a little defensive. But I feel like because she's in her power, she's feeling successful. She has some clarity and some truth. She is seeing the cup that's being offered to her. Remember, Ace of Cups is their underlying energy for their overall energy. She's not fighting him. She's not fighting off the cup. But she's not necessarily taking it right now either. So she's just a little guarded, okay? So now, in the Divine Masculine's theme, what's his theme today? Queen of Cups. Who's the Queen of Cups? The Divine Feminine. Why is the Queen of Cups the Divine Feminine? Because, in fact, she is every queen. Every queen is in the spread. Every queen, including the Empress. So, who is in his space, in his energy, the Queen of Cups energy? Her energy as being compassionate and soft and understanding and loving. That is the feminine he is seeing today. And that is the feminine that he is falling in love with today. Okay, so he is very much loving this energy of hers as the Queen of Cups. Okay, and so that is his underlying energy. Or that is the theme for his energy. The theme for his clarifiers, Eight of Wands. They are in communication. And look, guys, look what's underneath the Two of Cups. Eight of Wands. He's in communication with her. He is, maybe they're making plans, but he is definitely in communication, in touch with his Queen of Cups feminine. Why is he in the Eight of Wands there? Because he is viewing her and from his perspective in a more loving manner. And this Eight of Wands is very, very telling as the clarifiers, because what he is wanting to communicate to her is that he is abandoned, and he has abandoned the Seven of Swords behavior. He was stuck in it. He is now operating in his truth as the King of Swords, and he wants to heal her through this communication, through this travel to her. He wants to heal that energy through this communication, through seeing her, through interacting with her. He wants to heal this with her as the Queen of Wands because he knows she is fiery. He knows that she is an independent, fiery, feminine. And so that is what he is evaluating at this time about what he wants to heal. The bottom of the deck for the feminine is the Four of Wands. I can't reach over there, guys, but her overall energy, her theme is union. Her theme is stability. Her theme is foundation, structure, balance, okay? Her energy is Four of Wands. Her clarifier is Nine of Swords. Very interesting because the closer she gets to union, she's a little stressed out. Because remember, the last reading is he still going to be deceptive? Is his offer deceptive? She is going through that evolution of understanding that it is not. She perhaps has even gone through some healing on her own about this perceived deception now, okay? And so his communication helps heal her. But right now, again, he's thinking about her. He's communicating with his Queen of Cups. He wants to address this past behavior. And she is thinking about union, and this union is giving her some stress in the Nine of Swords energy where she's like, God, I hope it's not more of the same. So and then the bottom of the deck for the after tarot is the King of Pentacles. He is showing up as the King of Pentacles again, guys. So that 3D king, earth sign masculine. He is also representing himself as the emperor, the divine masculine. And he is also representing himself as the King of Swords here, okay? So he very much is standing in his power, in his truth, in his stability, wanting to create a stable place for himself and for her. And so that's why she's feeling this union energy, wanting this stability, wanting this connection, because she can probably feel it through his communication, through his messaging. It's all very much around stability and his truth and healing. Okay, so hope that made sense. Let's go ahead and get to it. What do we have? We have in his head space, Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a match to her clarifier, okay, in her head space. So straight away, this is about reflection. This is about reunions. This is about nostalgia. So he's very much in a space of, thinking about the past, having memories of the past, also wanting union, all right? Four of Swords, healing. This is also about retreat, that this time that he's taken away has healed him and it has completed a cycle, okay? This cycle towards his what? Feminine, to his Empress. This is a match to her energy here. So he's reflected on his behavior. He's reflected on his relationship with her in his head. He's healed these energies, completed a cycle, and now is moving towards his divine feminine. So when I said, all right, let's just get me some clarity. What is the Four of Swords about? What did he heal? What did he heal? King of Swords. He healed himself to become the King of Swords, a man of truth and integrity. What was completed? What did he complete for himself and his feminine? This in and out Knight of Wands energy. He is done with that energy, okay? And wants to move in the after tarot forward. Wants to move forward and end this cycle. He wants to end a cycle, the cycle of this in and out energy, okay? So he's thinking of reunion. He wants reunion. He's nostalgic. He's healed himself to become the King of Swords. He's completed this energy that he had of the Knight of Wands, which is this energy of an in and out Casanova type of behavior, and he wants to move forward to his Empress, okay, and end this cycle of separation, or this cycle of in and out behavior. Now for her, in her headspace, she's got a few cards here too that I had to clarify. All right, Five of Cups, okay, so she is thinking about the past a little bit, and that's why in her overall energy, she's just looking at his cup right now, and she's still a little protective because she's Five of Cups, right? So he's like he's having good memories. He's nostalgic. He wants to get back together. She's kind of like, man, this stuff that happened in the past really wounded me, but I'm not giving up because I'm not that wounded anymore. I'm in my power as the Empress. I'm in my power as all the queens in the deck. And I'm nostalgic. I'm thinking about the past. I'm thinking about what happened. I'm remembering it, but I'm going to continue. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up because I have illumination, the Sun card, over this inner conflict that I have in my head. So she has this inner conflict. I said, what is this inner conflict about? The inner conflict, Six of Cups, the things that she's remembering in the past. And then also came out with the Star card. It's about that the divine has assisted her, has assisted them in their reunion or upcoming reunion. Okay, so she's a little guarded, but she's getting through this heavy energy. She's still in her power. Things have been illuminated. And in her inner conflict, the divine is assisting her in having happier memories. I just got that. Here she was kind of thinking about the past in a sad way. And now in this inner conflict, the divine is helping her have better memories, these happier memories of the times that they were together. That is what is being illuminated by the sun. And then what happens? Queen of Swords. She steps into her truth, okay? She feels wiser in her power and is ready to continue movement forward, slowly, slowly. Ready to take the first step forward or the next step forward towards her masculine. In his heart space, when he feels for his feminine, where is he? Where is he? King of Shields, King of Pentacles. It is a match to the After Tarot bottom of the deck. The King of Swords, the King of Pentacles is also in her heart space. So not only does he show up as the King of Pentacles in the heart, it's also a match here in her heart space. So he's in his power, 3D King. He is in his power. He wants to offer stability. He wants to offer a solid foundation to this feminine who wants the Four of Wands, 4 pillars, 4 posts of strength, a solid foundation. That's the king he is in his heart. Okay, so what happens after that? 10 of Pentacles. He wants it all. He wants this legacy. He wants this complete life with her. He wants this union. He wants this marriage. He wants a successful career, a family. He wants all of it. He wants the sun to shine, the rainbows to shine on their connection. Okay, in his heart. Then we got the moon followed by the sun. So things have been illuminated through the sun's cycle, through the moon's cycle. Things have been illuminated, okay, out of this. And this is also the masculine and the feminine polarities in the elements, okay? So the moon is the feminine and the sun is the masculine. And so this King of Pentacles wants the long term. He has figured it out through this cycle, and that has been illuminated, okay? It has been illuminated. So before we get to the After Tarot, I did want to clarify this moon's energy. I'm like, what was illuminated? That he, 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords, that he was stuck in deceitful behavior. That's what was illuminated. He has illuminated. It has been, that is why this healing happened with the 4 of Swords, that he has turned into this King of Swords, okay? Because what was illuminated with the sun in the moon's energy is that he was stuck in a deceitful space. He was stuck in a low vibe energy. He is the king now, wanting this long-term commitment. He has gone through this cycle of being trapped in a deceitful behavior. It has been illuminated to him. And now what happens in the After Tarot? Success, 6 of Wands, matches her overall energy, 6 of Wands, and came out with the 6 of Swords. He's successful in having that illuminated, successful in now being this King of Swords. And now they can take these swords out. They'll leave the 2 in, okay, to anchor the boat, get out of the 7 of Swords boat and move towards something beautiful, all right? I love it. 6 is also a number of harmony. There's harmony now. We have a balance of the sun and the moon. Things were illuminated. Things were healed. 4 swords in his headspace. Okay, cycles are ending. And now we have success and victory. And do you see how he's crowning his feminine? He's crowning his feminine, that he's back. He was successful in getting out of that stuck energy. The light has shined, and now he can move forward with his feminine. Okay, he was successful, and now he can move out of that energy. So now in her heart space, we have the Tower. All right, so she's had a little bit of a realization, but you know what? Given that she's the Empress and all the queens, this Tower moved quickly. It came in, it gave her a truth, and it was done. And it was done. And the Tower went back up. So in her heart space, if it didn't happen already, there was a little bit of a Tower moment. Because remember, in the overall energy, she's already an Ace of Swords today. So in the heart, she had a Tower moment. All right, she had a Tower moment about Page of Cups. This is about a potential offer. Remember, she's guarded about whether or not she wants to take this cup from her King of Pentacles, which is a match to the head, a heart space for him, and the Emperor. And so it's like, hold on, I'm divine feminine. I'm divine feminine. Is this cup that he's giving me solid and stable? Is this cup that he's giving me from someone who's in his power as the divine masculine? That's where she's at. That's what this Tower is, right? Because she's not jumping for the cup. She's got the Four of Cups with the Seven of Wands. She's like, I had my breakthrough. I'm the divine feminine. I'm in my power. I'm successful in my power. I've had a breakthrough. But is this cup from my divine masculine? Is this a solid, stable cup? So what happens? Well, let me clarify this Tower. I said, what's this Tower about? King of Wands. Okay, King of Wands is an energy of direction, ambition, leadership. So the Tower is about her masculine. Okay, is he going to take direction? Page of Pentacles. Here's the offer, the 3D offer. So this cup of love, this 3D offer is what this Tower is about. She's trying to have some realizations like, hey, is this offer, this 3D offer, this inspiration, this an energy that he's trying to come towards me, is it from a king? Is it from the divine masculine? Because I don't know. So she's kind of, and that's why, you know, she's in the Queen of Swords energy. She wants to be very wise, and she's moving slowly. So in her heart, the same. She's high vibration. She's had a realization, but she's wondering in her heart. In her heart, she's kind of going within. Is this from my divine masculine in his highest vibration? Is this a solid, stable offer? So what happens in the after tarot? She lays down that burden that's on her heart and completes the cycle with the World card. So I said, what did she complete with the World card? Five of Cups. Remember, this Five of Cups in her headspace where she was thinking about the past, that the divine has assisted her in her getting her into more happier memories, more of better nostalgia. She's completed her sadness. And she's completed her indecision, okay, of is it from the masculine or is it from a page, blah, blah, blah. That is completed. That gets completed, okay? In the 3D space as related to his feminine, what is happening? I shall tell you. So this is what's happening right now in his 3D space. Eight of Swords matches this clarifier, right? So he is, you know, he's abandoned the Seven of Swords energy that he knew he was stuck in. So in the 3D, there is Eight of Swords with the Page of Swords. He's observed himself. Do you see how he's looking at himself? He's looking at himself, how stuck he was. And then we have the Hermit card, the Merlin. Okay, so this is about, if we take these together, do you see this? Merlin, the Hermit, has shined the light, and the light is around his head. And this person now is looking at this stuck person. And in the 3D, what has happened? What has happened? He's gone within. He is an awakened divine masculine. He has looked at himself. He has researched himself. He has looked within. He has observed at how stuck he was in that energy. And the Hermit is a high vibration person. The Hermit is also a number 9, which is a card of individuality, of solo. So I know that that Seven of Swords energy is over. It's of the past, because this is not an energy of he's stuck in a karmic relationship. This is about He has shined the light on this masculine so he could see how stuck he was in that energy, okay? And so then what happens? Seven of Pentacles. Now he is evaluating. If you look at this card closely, in the pot is the head of someone. There is a person, there's a female in there, and now he is evaluating. He's looking at this female that's in this pot, okay? And and he's being divinely guided. You see all these spirits kind of behind each pentacle, and they're guiding him to this evaluation, this value that he is now putting on this connection. So I said, hey, what is the Seven of Pentacles about? Temperance, healing. What did he heal? The Seven of Swords, behavior. What does he heal or need to heal? Queen of Wands. That is the match to the King of Wands with the Tower in her heart. Remember, the Tower was clarified by the King of Wands. And now what's being healed is the Queen of Wands with the Temperance card in his space. Okay, that's the match. That's how I correlate this here. He is valuing his connection with his Queen of Wands, and he wants to temper this connection, heal this connection. And remember, her Tower was like, dude, is he going to get it together and make me a good offer? And is it going to come from somewhere solid and in the highest vibration of my divine masculine? So what happens in the after tarot? Emperor. He's the Emperor. The Emperor is the match here. It's a dupe to her heart space, and it is a match to the Empress here in his head space. He threw this in his 3D space. Now, okay, forget the higher self. His higher self has come down. He is the 3D king, is the king of Pentacles. And now that 5D divine masculine has been grounded, he shows up in the 3D. In the 3D, he's the Emperor. Came out with the Two of Cups. And now he wants union as this Emperor. Okay? He's going after his feminine. He's going after his feminine. He's the Emperor, Two of Cups. Now, what happens in her 3D space? What's going on in her 3D space as related to her masculine? Ace of Cups matches the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck for their overall energy. She has renewed love for him. She loves him. She loves herself too. That's why she's in her power. So Ace of Cups, in her 3D space, she has new love for her masculine. Her cup runs over, okay? But don't forget, lo and behold, she's this Queen of Wands who is a dupe to the Queen of Wands in his 3D space who he needs to heal. And oh, by the way, not only is she the Queen of Wands, she's the Queen of Swords. The toughest queens, right? The badass queen and the queen that'll cut you if you don't come correct. So now she's balancing. She's like trying to balance this out. I've got this new love for my masculine, but man, that cup better be one that is from a king and from the Emperor, and because I have to stand in my truth, and that is where I'm trying to balance out. Stand in my detachment from union, stand in my power, stand in my truth, stand in my wisdom. She is juggling these two energies right now. And so when I clarified the Two of Pentacles, I got, what is she juggling? Success, Six of Wands. Where does that match? Six of Wands matches his Six of Wands in his after tarot. Six of Wands is also a match to her overall energy. So she will be successful in balancing out this liberated, free queen, Queen of Wands, and this potentially cutting Queen of Swords. She will be successful in balancing that out, and lovers, and choosing her connection, okay? Making a decision on her connection. What happens in the after tarot? I love this. I love this. Queen of Cups. She balances her freedom queen and her cutting queen to become this Queen of Cups, and she balances out her energies and is back in her emotions, back to the Queen of Cups, which is how he sees her, how he's relating to her, how he's falling in love with her. And then what happens? Nine of Cups. Wishes come true. Wishes come true. When she balances out all of these energies, this Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands energies, she stays in the Queen of Cups energy, right? And that's where her wishes come true. All right, what's going to happen in the future, in the current connection? What's going on in the current connection? Well, there's some healing that's happening, I will tell you. So bottom of the deck is Knight of Swords, people coming forward with the truth, okay? That's him. That's him. He's coming forward with the truth because he knows he needs to heal his Queen of Wands. He knows that he has healed his Seven of Swords behavior where he was stuck, and now he's a King of Swords after this healing, and now he's coming forward with the truth. He's taking action as the King of Swords with the truth. So what's happening in the current connection? And the bottom of the deck, interestingly enough, for the clarifiers, Queen of Swords. He knows he's got to match her at this level. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. He knows that because there has been third parties in the past, right? There has been karmics in the past. So that needs to be healed. And through this communication, which is how he's communicating with her, that is healing her energy. Okay, so now, first card out in the current connection. This is what's happening today. Queen of Pentacles, 3D Queen. She's being grounded. They are in communication. They're grounding their energies, okay? There's still a little bit of separation between the two because she hasn't taken the cup and she is a little guarded. She's balancing these energies out as they continue to communicate. So I did clarify this. I said, what is this out? What is this Five of Pentacles about? Two of Pentacles. Balancing this energy out. There's still a little separation because she is balancing out this 3D Queen, the Queen of Pentacles, is balancing out her Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords energies, okay, with the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, these energies are being balanced out to be this grounded 3D Queen. So what's happening today is there's a little bit of separation because of this imbalance, and that is what she is balancing out. Okay, I feel like he's done the work. He's ready to move forward into union because he's healed and he's the King of Swords. She is getting her footing again. She's in her power, don't get me wrong. She's in her power, but she's balancing her queen energies out, all right? And so she is grounded here in this connection, in the current connective energy as the Queen of Pentacles. He has grounded her. She is still a little separated from him, hasn't necessarily accepted the cup because she is balancing her energies. There is movement forward into what? Three of Swords. I said, what is this Three of Swords about? Completion. Completion of this heartache. This completion of this pain from the past. So they're moving forward to complete and heal this Three of Swords energy, okay? The World card. This is what he's doing because he's got the World 2 times in his. So this relates back to him. He is going to complete this Three of Swords with her. That's why she's still a little detached from him, not necessarily jumping at the cup, because this Three of Swords is completing. Her heart is close to completely healing. And then what is happening again after this? Movement forward in the healing of the heartbreak. Ace of Pentacles. They will have a new beginning in the 3D. That's what they're going for right now. They're communicating. They're working towards this new beginning. Page of Wands. New inspiration, new passion, new energy in the connection. And also an offer of good news, of messages. This is what's happening today. They're having good conversations. These conversations are helping the feminine balance out her queen energies. This communication is helping heal the heart space so that we can move in to this new beginning. Now, before I get into the future energies, I want to talk about message from Spirit. This is cray. All right, bottom of the deck is transparency. Again, another card of honesty, authentic, genuine, present. People are honest now. People are transparent now. People are present now. People are authentic now. No more masks. Crazy. What's underneath it? Endurance. What is this card? Nine of Wands. We got it in both of their energies. So what the bottom of the deck for the message from Spirit is, King of Swords has to match the Queen of Swords. Okay? Emperor has to match the Empress. The Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. The King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, this is just, they're matching everywhere. Sun, moon. So people are being transparent. They're operating in their honesty. So if I'm tying this back to the spread, transparency, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, direct match around people who speak the truth, who have integrity, and who are wiser. So this is the message from Spirit. So what is the message for the masculine, or message from the masculine to the feminine? The message from the masculine to the feminine is telepathy, nonverbal communication. So even though they are communicating, maybe there are times when they are mind reading. Maybe there are energetic pulses, like you can feel them around you, feel their energy around you. He is saying to her, I feel your energy when I'm not with you. Look at how they're making a heart. Two people. This is like a mirror. Their heart is one. Their soul is coming together. They're ready for merging. And so now these energetic pulses are getting stronger as they get closer and closer into union. They are making their heart, they're completing their heart. They are becoming one, okay? Time for merging. So he's telling her, I can feel you when I'm not around you. I can feel you, I can hear you, I can feel your energy, I can read your mind. What's her message to him? Visions. This is mirroring, okay? Visions. She's saying, I'm having psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing. So she might be spiritual. She might be intuitive, out of body travel. No wonder he's like feeling her energy. Well, why? She probably is out of body traveling. Okay. She's seeing him. She's clairvoyant. She's having psychic images. They're both operating in the 3D and the 5D. What's the message from Spirit to this couple? You're not going to believe it. This one literally, when I was shuffling, hit me. The card flew out and hit me right in between the eyes. And I was like, oh my God, is that ever a message? And I didn't even know what it was yet. Yemaya, the birth. I got to read this to you guys because I almost like was freaking out when I saw it. So this is the number 34 card. And again, 34, number 7. Didn't that come up in my last reading? Number 7, if that's a life path, this is what it means. Yemaya. The Yemaya is the mermaid who is the mother of the ocean. Okay, she is the place where everything is born. She is the life giver. She is the oxygen to this world. Okay, it says here that she's like a beam of light, reminding us of our great age, our strength, our lessons that we've learned, how we can bring so much more to birth in the world. This is about this connection coming together, being birthed in the 3D world. This is about this connection being birthed in the 3D world for the world to view. Okay? It also says she returns, the old one who is part human, part ocean creature, and all humans are born of her. Her mirror is the doorway and the entry point to the unseen world. Her tail is the womb from which we are all born. The salt water is that which we are all suspended in, that which gives life and oxygen to this world of the land. She taught us all. She birthed all the sea creatures, and she was vast. We mermaids, it says here. Sorry about the phone, guys. Keep going through it. We love Yemaya. She is the great mer being, the mother of us all. So when I saw this, I saw two things. My intuition was telling me two things. One, that this connection is going to be born. Okay? This connection is going to be born for the world to see the union. The second thing I got, that this connection is to be born to also have the birth of maybe a person. When this couple comes together, this could be the start of the birth of their family. So this card is very significant. One, if this number 7 is significant to you. Two, if you guys are having visions or intuitions like here, telepathy and visions about coming together in union and starting or creating a family. But this is definitely a card of birthing a connection, birthing the connection, birthing the masculine and the feminine into the 3D world, okay? And into a honest and transparent connection. That's really what it is. I'm just, it hit me between the eyes for a reason, because It is all about the birth of the connection, the birth of this masculine and this feminine from the 5D into the 3D, and perhaps even birthing in the natural sense. Okay, so now what's happening in the future energies? Bottom of the deck is strength. This connection is strong now. It is a strong, strong connection because healing has occurred. Healing has occurred in both of their spaces. Four Swords here, he is transformed into the King of Swords. This healing has occurred with her in that the divine has assisted her to balance out, or will help her balance out, these queen energies and be successful. Together they are mirroring telepathy, and they're having visions, they're traveling to each other so that we can birth this 5D into the 3D. Okay, so what happens in the future? Spiritual journey. They have completed a spiritual journey. This Hermit card is in his 3D space. Okay, he has learned. Remember, the way I called it out was the Hermit shed the light on him to see where he was stuck in the 3D. And so in the future, now they are both much more enlightened. Look at the light around his heart space. The heart is open. And what card follows? 3 of Swords. And when I clarified that, the heart, this heart is now healing, has healed. Remember, it is in the process of healing, of completion in the current energy. Remember, we had it here. 3 of Swords was clarified by the world. Okay, and that's how we get to the new beginning for them, that Ace of Pentacles. So now they are learned, they understand what this pain was about. They understand the pain, they understand the journey. So this 3 of Swords clarified, you're not going to believe it. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Queen of Cups. She was most affected in her heart space. Okay, yes, he was probably hurt too, but remember, it was this Queen of Pentacles, 3D Queen, that was balancing out her energies, and that's why she was staying separated. And remember, they're moving out of the 3 of Swords, completing a cycle to get into this Ace of Pentacles energy, this new beginning. So in the future, this journey of pain was for this ultimate healing of the connection of both of them, so that they can achieve. Dude, you're not gonna believe it. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. Who's the Queen of Cups? That's who she's a divine feminine empress. But in the 3D sense, where he embraces her, Queen of Cups, this is what happens. When she heals this pain, when they heal together and understand why things need to happen, everything comes together. Emotional bliss, material bliss, once she has healed her heart, and she does in the future energy. So then what happens? We're waiting for the ships to come in. What comes in? Our wishes come in. Where was the 9 of Cups? That 9 of Cups in her 3D space. Queen of Cups, 9 of Cups. Future, Queen of Cups, 9 of Cups in the future. And we have this realization that happens after this wish. What's the realization? This Tower, remember, that was like, is my masculine, this masculine, is this a stable offer? Is he a solid, stable person? Is he the masculine? Well, this Tower, now we realize that this relationship has been transformed, and this is a new beginning that is now where the sun shines. This is how this flew out. This final Tower is beautiful. The relationship, we're realizing it is completely transformed. And now we start the journey at 0, the Fool's journey. We take the leap of faith, and now we are in positivity. The sun shines. This is also about children, birthing. This message from spirit to the collective couple. You see a child here. You have 2 kids here. And I'm telling you, it's about birth. This connection gets birthed in the future and is blessed with positivity. And remember, the bottom of the deck is strength. This is a new connection that is so strong because of the journey that they were on. They understand the pain. They understand the separation. They have healed it individually. They have healed it together. And now the sun shines on their connection. Boom, done. All right. Let me know if this resonated. And if you want your own personal reading, please go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.